Now it should be live. I don't know what happened. Yes, it should be live now. Still, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening, but okay, now it's live. Yay. Okay, so this eyebrow, I think I'll make it just a bit longer. And this one as well. And maybe, just maybe, can move it a bit like so. Okay, so we're drawing the circles for the eyes. I don't know why, but I really like the round shaped eyes. Because I'm still working on my style, the way I want things to look. The round shaped eyes for now are the thing. Okay, let's give her the ear. The other ear is gonna be shorter here because it's for shortening, even though it's an illustration. Still want to keep that. Like so. Doing the hair, and here I'm gonna add hair over here, and here we've got those buns, and I'm gonna make it slightly over here like so, and then obviously the curl. Give it a bit of messy look like so. Okay, and this is the other bun. One curl, two curl, three curl. Like so. And I think this one is too large. She's turned slightly. Make it a bit smaller. And all of this, we're gonna move it a bit. Like so. Okay, now it's the part of the hand. So let's see, how do we do that? So we have the shoulder go up, and here we've got those fingers. We're gonna do the foreshortening here, but I need this hand to be thicker, and here I'm going to use this hand like so, and make it seem that it's coming from here. And this one, maybe she has it like so. And I want to do the needle hands. see how thick the hands, the arms, I'm sorry, are. They're thicker than that. Okay. Maybe she's like, yeah, you're not passing through. Huh. You're not passing through. And this is the base that we did. And I think the hand is still kind of wrong. No, I don't like it. Maybe if we put it here in front. What if we do this? It's like she's saying hi. I think I need to put it closer to the body. And I need to do no. I think I'm gonna put it closer to the body without doing it, taking it out into silhouette. Because it's gonna be more understandable. It's like stop. Like maybe these two fingers could go together. And let's separate the fingers. I was like, stop there. Stop right there. And the head, I understood what's wrong here, is can lean it even slightly more to this side. And maybe we could do the shoulder higher up. So to exaggerate that pose. I just want to test one thing. What if we raise it here? Do we understand it better? No, I think it's better like that, like we drew it before. Taking away this line here, and she's like, stop, and everything else isn't foreshortening. Okay, I think we're good here. Maybe the head is far to the right. Okay, I think this kind of gives us a bit that emotion. Okay. I want to see this one. What if we did the hand itself in front of the face, the arm? And this part, put it lower. Here we could draw the hair. Okay. And those sausage hands could be here, like so. Okay, we still have time for another expression. Let's look at the base. Let's duplicate it and let's put it here. Let's see if it's the same size everywhere. It should be. Okay. This is more of a straight at us view. Okay, and here she's doing again the same thing with the hand. I think hands are something very difficult. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better now? I'm so sorry. Myra Posner, thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, so I'm just gonna check if the volume is up. Myra Posner, thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, on my phone, it seems like it's working now. Okay, so here we're gonna do also her looking at us, and so here, oh, I'm gonna do the face. She's looking at us, and I'm exaggerating those cheeks. I want those cheeks to be rounded. Then we can do also squarish characters and so on. So if that would not be too much of a bother, if you could let me know if you can hear me right or not. Okay, so here the nose is always in its place, and here we have a little smile. The eyes go here. Also in their place. Okay, let's fix the eye. And the second eye goes also in its place. This is what I was saying, that when you have a character in the right perspective, like if he's looking left, right, or here she's gonna be looking at us. Like if you have it already, you can even make a brush with that character's pose. Okay, so here she's smiling and doing. I'm gonna raise those eyebrows to exaggerate the emotion. Okay, let's do some cheeks. Okay, like so. and I don't like this part, it looks a bit wonky. Okay. Here she's got the hand. With the 4 fingers. Doing like, yeah, thumbs up. I watched how do you call it, the movie Hail Mary, and let's distort it a bit, and there was the thumbs up that was the upside down. I'm gonna remove this line just so it doesn't bother me. And there was this rock character, the alien rock character, that was actually here. She also has one shoulder higher than the other. Okay, here she has the arm going down, and the thumb, I want to somehow show that the thumb is up. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. That's Procreate. That's Procreate. It's very comfortable for sketching, because I use it for sketching, and then I used to color in it as well, but then I am switching to traditional medium. So I just received my acrylic gouache, and yesterday I sorted my pastels, and I'm like, yay, I'm gonna finally have everything in order so that it doesn't take me a lifetime to prepare all the materials. So let's do this. Okay. And this hand actually can be bigger because it's for shortening, and we see the hand closer to us. The same goes for this one. I'm just thinking about it. The hand might be bigger, and it's going to give us that impression of foreshortening. Yeah, like so. Okay. And here we can do it like so. She's kind of tilting it a bit, and it's going towards us. And I don't want it to be, let's remove the thumb. I don't want it to have a tangent with my this part, this line here. I don't want it to create a tangent. So this part, I'm gonna push it out a bit. We do half the body, a bit of the arm here, and then the arm here. That was half an hour. Let's do another 10 minutes. And here I'm going to remove this line, so just to show where the hand is, and we're gonna do the hair. So here I'm just copying the hair, but as the hair moves, and I want to show those eyebrows through the hair, we can draw it more loosely. Okay, and I wanted to see, I see this girl being ginger. She is ginger. I really like drawing ginger characters. I think it's because my dream was to always have ginger hair. Okay, I'm gonna remove this line between the face and the ears, I think. Yeah, and I think here we should remove this line between the face and the head as well, because we can see it. Okay, here we're gonna fix the line that goes into the neck, and I want to tilt her head a bit. Just gonna finish drawing these buns that she has. Okay, just gonna do the spirally thingies. Okay, so there's one spirally thingy here, there's the other one. Maybe they touch here, like so. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to tilt this head. Oh, what did I do? Okay, I'm gonna, it's on the wrong layer, cut and paste, and I'm gonna take it to this layer that we had for this. I'm gonna remove the base and this layer that we had for this expression. What I want to do, because her shoulders are located like in a tilted position, I want to tilt her head as well, so but in the opposite direction. So the shoulders go like this and the head goes like, sorry, the shoulders go like this and the head goes like this. Okay, we can also turn the nose here in case. Okay, so the nose, it can be one way or the other, just to show more of the position of the face of the character. And this one, it makes me feel a bit weird. My neighbor, my bird is quiet. The neighbor, she has the birds out and they're making noise. I don't know, I have a thing with birds. Okay, so we have one more emotion and we're gonna go for the next one. And this one has the arms covering the ears and she is looking down. Okay, so she's looking down. Let's see which one of these is more helpful. I think we can duplicate this one and try to draw based on this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tilt the head a bit back to how it was. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna move all the features lower. So if I take this and I lower all the features down, I take the iris, the irises, yeah, like so. So she's looking at us still. And then what we do is we're gonna do the face. Because here we have the central line. Here we have does it seem like it? No, it doesn't seem the same emotion. Let's do one eyebrow like so, one eyebrow like so. I'm just gonna remove these eyebrows because they're confusing me. Okay, and then what we have to do is with the hands, first of all, the head goes lower down. We don't see the neck. Goes lower down, and we remove everything from here. And I think what we do with the mouth is we're gonna turn it slightly and move it way down. And the hair, we're gonna move this part way lower, like so. So we see kind of the top of the hair, the top of the buns, like so. And here she's covering the ears. Okay. And here the body is kind of, it's like hiding the neck. She's looking downward. Like so. And this one goes here. It starts from here. Okay. And it starts from here, and we go into the body like so. She's blocking her ears, and I think this part, I think the buns can go lower than this because we can see more of them. And then I think we can start sketching over the top of it. Okay, I'm gonna just lower the opacity a bit more, and let's start sketching the character. And the nose, we'll have it a bit lower. Okay, so this is my take on the emotion, because I don't know what was there originally. What does she want to show exactly? So this is okay. I hear you. That's my timer. What if we do this? I think the emotion is going to be stronger if we do this. Just sketching out the eyes, adding that eyelash. Okay. And here we have the palms that are covering our so we can make these sausage arms as sausagey as you want, and that's why I like sausage arms in illustrations, because they can, you can stretch them out where you need them. Okay, like so. Let's see, maybe with the pupils we can play a bit. Let's see. I actually love drawing pupils on the same layer because that way you can move them around and see better. But it's okay. Here we're gonna sketch them out in the same layer, and that's it. Okay, she's looking at us. She's like shocked. What is happening? Okay, so here, the hair, I'm gonna lower it just a bit more, even lower than that. Okay, here's where it starts. And here's where the hair grows out from. Here are the buns. We can see a bit of the top of them. Because she's bending her head downwards. Like so. Okay. Actually, this reminds me of Princess Leia from Star Wars. Okay. And the cheeks, they go lower down. And I want to make sure that you can see the eyebrows. Okay, here we have that collar, and here we have that body. Okay, let's take away the layer underneath, and here we can see that she is covering her ears. And for now, I think this is it for today for the live session. But I think it looks like the same character in all the illustrations. The thing is that what I don't like is the thinness of these arms. so they're too thin compared to the other ones. No, this is not the way we should do it. This is the way we should do it. So they need to be thicker, definitely. And here too. They can be shorter, but as long as we see the same character. Okay, now she looks more like the same character. And here, what I'm thinking in this one, I really don't like how this hand is located. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna modify a bit the pose and make the hand, the arm, thicker. Because at least the thickness, like we can stretch them out and make them shorter, but the thickness has to be there. Okay. I think this arm is the one that stands out very much. And we're just gonna make it shorter, like so. So then the arms, they look more similar. And here, I'm also gonna thicken up the arms. Like so. And yeah, definitely. Okay, these are the fingers. Like so. Okay, maybe here in this one, the last thing that I want to do is see that I'm going backwards and forwards with this whole drawing thing and changing them all so that they all feel like the same character. Okay, you can do adjustments to photos. It actually has here the hue, saturation, color balance, like curves. You can check that out. Like, but for example, if you take a photo, let's do this one, and you can definitely change stuff, but the thing is that it doesn't work as well as Photoshop does. And here you can create gradient maps and you can create your own, but as I said, it doesn't work as Photoshop does. Like, Photoshop is a lot better for editing because I edit my own drawings than on Photoshop, and definitely way better for selecting color, because here you don't manage to, like, if you take this, you don't manage to change the, like, you can't use the color wheel. Sorry, you can't use the color wheel. You can, yes, change the brightness, hue, and saturation, but it's not as comfortable. So I like to sketch on Procreate more than color in it. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to have company here, and I will definitely be back tomorrow. We still have 2 face expressions to finish for this girl, and then we're gonna be actually 3, because this one here was the initial one and we have to change it. So then what we're gonna do is we're going to actually create another character, and I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna color this one and like create a full body pose for this one. Maybe, yeah, maybe tomorrow we finish the 2 expressions and then create a full body pose, taking a different reference when I have the full body, and drawing the full body pose, and then maybe coloring it with gouache, printing it out and coloring it. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow morning where we will be doing all those things that I talked about. So, and thank you so much, Myra Posner. Sorry, Myra Posner. Thank you so much for your comments. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.